How we doing today? I see some new faces. Bucky Brooks, how you doing, Buck? Good to see you. Everybody doing all right today?
Yeah.
Well, it was another it was hotter today, wasn't it? But a good day, a really good day. What do you guys got for me today?
With Jason Campbell, or you just holding him out because of what happened yesterday, just kind of erring?
Yes, I did. Absolutely. Jason's fine, and I just my goal is to make sure that all our players are always healthy as they go out. And sometimes, he's been throwing a lot, and running around a lot. So I said, hey, today, buddy, let's back you off for a day, and I'm sure probably I might rotate all the guys as we go through. But just to make sure that I know that their bodies are good, all the crossing over that they do, dropping, and all the throwing, sometimes a guy can get a little sore. So there's nothing wrong with Jason. He's ready to go.
But on the other hand, if you have a situation like that, then it helps the other guys get the more reps.
Absolutely. Those guys, obviously, Cal went with the first group, and Trent went with the second group, and those guys did a good job today.
How about Murphy? It's been 3 days now. Is he still nicked up or worse?
Yeah, no, he's nicked up. He's getting close. I think pretty soon we're going to get a lot of these guys back, and I think that'd be exciting. I'm really proud of our football team. Our football team's working hard and fighting every day and competing, and I couldn't ask for a better effort than what we had today.
With Boss, are you just giving him a couple of days to get moved?
No, I've expected to get him here as soon as we can. I mean, I'm excited about getting Kevin, but I tell you, we do have some very young athletic prospects in Osbury and Gordon, and obviously the 2 veteran guys, and Brandon Myers and Kevin Brock. I mean, these guys are working hard, as I told you, but I'm very excited that Kevin is a part of our football team, and we look to do great things with him.
So is he going to be here next day or
something? No doubt. I mean, it's time to go to work. I mean, we got work to do, so I'm excited about it, and he is, and we are. But like I said, we're so excited about our young guys too. I mean, our young guys are battling every day, and they just keep growing and getting better. And I think the sky's the limit at that position.
Obviously, the focus so far has been the young offensive players. How are the young defensive players progressing?
They're doing good. I mean, DVD is making plays. I can't wait to get Checkwood back out there. I mean, he's not out there very much. Obviously, he's down right now. He's nicked up, so pretty soon we'll get him back. But I like a lot of our young talent. I mean, guys, even some of the young free agent guys, Sterling Moore, these guys are out there competing each and every day. The young linebackers we have, I mean, guys take a lot of reps. But I'm just happy about our young players from over the last 2 years. The draft classes that we've had, this organization has put a lot of really good young talent on this team, even starting last year with McLean and that group and Lamar Houston. And then you couple that with this year's draft. I mean, with Wisniewski and Barksdale and all the guys we brought in, and Darnarius Moore. Are you kidding me? I mean, every day this guy finds a way to just make me say, I won't say it. I won't say it because he's something. But again, it's a tribute to our organization. It's a tribute to what we do, our process of drafting players. And again, I always give great credit to Coach about that because he's in on that process. And boy, we've infused this team with a lot of talent.
What are the things that Boss does that fit well with this offense? What made him attractive to you?
He's tall. He's 6'6". He can run. He can catch. He's a good blocker. He's played in some really big football games. Very personable young man. Loves football, loves competition, and wants to be part of something great. My conversation with him at dinner the other night is that I needed a guy that wanted to help get us to where we want to go. And sometimes guys got to make sure they want to make that commitment because out here it's work.
Zach's numbers the last couple of years was very good.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that seemed to be a lot on the bailout plays. He was always a safety net kind of guy over you. In your offense, how important is the time?
Very. I mean, if you have a talent on our football team, we're going to find a way to get you the ball. I don't subscribe to any theory about what my offense is. My offense is what our players can do. If he has a skill, I'm going to highlight and showcase his talent and skill, just like we do with all our players. I'm not going to put him in a box and say, you got to do this or you got to do that. There's quite a few things in our offensive system that a young man needs to do, and he showed those characteristics on videotape.
We saw Samson Satili taking a lot of first-team snaps today, and Wisniewski getting a little bit of work at left guard. Is that more of just Wisniewski kind of getting his feet wet the first week now that Samson's here? Did they get a chance to learn from him?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's respect. I mean, I think you earn your way. As I said, when we drafted him, we didn't have a center on our team at that time. But we brought back a guy who started a lot of games for us. So you have to earn your way up here. I'm not just giving anybody anything. You're going to earn it. And he's in there competing, and he's doing a tremendous job. He did a great job before Sammy got here. He's done a great job since Sammy got here. And again, I'm going to find the best 5 guys to put on that offensive line and play. I think you've seen we've infused that group with a lot of different type of bodies and players and attitudes, and now we're going to put this thing together. And I think we got a chance to have a really, really good offensive line. I think our coaches are doing great. A lot of young talent there with Wisniewski and Barksdale, and then you take some of those veteran guys, you know, again with Carlisle and Khalif Barnes, and then Velder, who's second year in the league. I mean, you got a chance to have a good line. So I'm excited about that group.
You had a higher working a little guard too. I guess
Yes.
Some in his past.
Absolutely. I mean, again, we're going to keep finding where can these guys best help us in our system. The thing that's exciting, all those guys are willing to do whatever we ask, you know, to try to go out and compete. And obviously everybody's trying to earn a job. Everybody's trying to earn an opportunity to play. And again, these men understand the challenge that's at hand, and they go out and get it done.
Taiwan Jones close, or?
I think he's getting closer. I mean, how close he is, after I walk in, then I'll have a better idea. But I think all these guys, a lot of those guys who have been a little nicked here and there, I think they're getting closer. You know how it is. It gets closer to a game time. Guys all of a sudden come out of that training room, you know. They want to get out there and show their stuff. But, I mean, again, that would be a judgment call, because we don't want to get a guy back too soon and then lose him right away. I think it's all about making sure that our players are healthy and putting them out there so they have the best opportunity to have success.
It seems like you've been moving Gaethel around a lot in the linebacker core whenever somebody's out. He's played all three positions. What have you seen from him so far? Again,
another one of those young players on our football team that we drafted a year ago that can do it all. I mean, he can play all three spots. I mean, he's very bright. He's a hitter, and he likes the game, and he likes the rough stuff, you know. So he's a guy that we kind of lean on a lot to do a lot of different things. But, again, another one of those players who are young, talented on this football team.
Two more guys. How about Derek Jones and McLean? Those guys just minor injuries?
No, Derek Jones tore his Achilles. That's what he did. And you said McLean? I'd take McLean's helmet. That's kind of a coach's call. You know, again, if I think a guy is not exactly where he needs to be, I'm not going to put him out there, you know. And it's been unfortunate. We've had a couple guys, you know, get some things that in the heat of football, things that happen that you can't control, you know. But if I know that a guy is having a little bit of something here and there, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that I can get him healthy first before I stick him back out there.
Any update on McFadden? Is he still 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think so. But God, you look at him like somebody say he looks handsome. Like there's nothing wrong with him, you know. He had a beautiful smile on his face. I was teasing him today. I said, "Buddy, what's wrong with you?" He said, "Coach, I'm feeling good. He's gonna be fine." And it's exciting because, again, like I said, a year ago it was about a couple of weeks. He was out with the hamstring, and the guy went and had 1,157 yards. So we got to do better than that this time. That's what we got to do. Is that it? That's all you guys got for me today? Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you.